Dear parents, today I want to talk to you about a serious topic. Emotional stability is not an option, but a responsibility. Emotional stability is the best gift parents can give their children. As parents, our emotions are not private, but a tool to shape their future. Every time you lose control, your impatient frowns, anxious sighs, will leave traces in their nervous system. This is not alarmist talk, but a scientific fact. First, your emotions are a template for your child's behavior. Bandura's social learning theory has long proved that children won't listen to your preaching, but will imitate your behavior. You slam the door, and your cold face. Children learn to express anger with violence, and children learn to deal with conflicts in silence. If you're anxious, your child's brain will default that the world is unsafe. It's not the child's fault, but your demonstration. Second, emotional stability is the foundation. Bowlby's attachment theory tells us that whether children dare to explore the world depends on whether they can see a stable you when they look back. If you're calm, the child dares to get up after falling. If you panic, your child will think things that even parents can't handle. I can't do it. True security is not unconditional pampering, but to let the child know, no matter what happens, my parents can handle it rationally. Third, your emotions reshape your child's brain. Harvard University's research confirms children who are in an emotionally turbulent environment, the amygdala, which controls the fear center, will be overly active, and the prefrontal cortex that controls rationality. Such children will be sensitive and fear of life. What does this mean? Your irritability may make your child more anxious in the future. Your irritability may make it harder for children to control their impulses. It's not genetic, but the neural structure you have shaped. Go. Let's take a look at a thought-provoking case. The story is called Two Mothers and Two Lives. Someone once followed two families. In family A, the mother is a corporate executive and had a lot of work. Whenever the child made a mistake, she would fall into catastrophic thinking. How could you not even solve such a simple question? What will happen later? Her anxiety turned into criticism of her child. The child developed test anxiety at the age of 12 and trembled and sweated when she got to exam. Mother in family B is also busy with work, but she established an emotional buffer. Once her child failed math exam, she took a deep breath to calm herself and said that he didn't do well, which means we have found areas that need to be strengthened. Would you like to look at the wrong questions with me? Now the child is 18 years old when encountering set is not to collapse, but to think about how to solve it. The difference between these two, not intelligence, not family wealth, but the mother's emotional pattern, emotional patterns. Finally, let's see what we can do. How to be emotionally stable. Here, I want to share 3 key methods. First, pause for 10 seconds to bring reason back before the emotion. Silence for 10 seconds. Scientific research shows the prefrontal cortex regains control in 10 seconds. These 10 seconds determine whether you are a slave or the master of emotions. Second, use facts, feelings, and solutions to communicate with them. Don't say why. You are so stupid. But this question is wrong. This is the fact. Mom is a little worried. This is feeling. Let's see where we can improve. This is the solution. Third, establish a family emotion observation mechanism once a week. Review their own emotional states together. Not criticism, but awareness. Not blaming, but to improve. Emotional stability is real home education. Dear parents, we often say don't lose at the starting line, but the real starting line is not a school district or cram schools, but the family environment we live with our children every day, but our emotional stability as parents. The philosopher Seneca said anger is a brief madness, and madness should not be the norm in the family. From today on, please remember your emotions are your child's living environment. Your stability is your child's future psychological capital. This is not advice, but a responsibility. Please remember, emotional stability is the best gift parents can give.
I am Mr. Ning, who will always seriously do AI healing. Follow me, be a timely and sober parent with scientific methods. Alpha K produced